Pisces, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot, and welcome to your May 2019 monthly tarot forecast. This is for Pisces Sun, Pisces Moon, and Pisces Rising signs. Ace of Swords, Pisces. Very nice. So for some of you, there could be some sort of truth or clarity that's coming in. Other Pisces, this could be a victory, but it would be a victory after dealing with some challenges. Let's see if the Ace of Swords comes back out, Pisces. I am using the Everyday Witch Tarot. I also will be pulling you a career-focused oracle, a love and relationship-focused oracle, and then a health and well-being focused oracle card for this reading. So lots of additional guidance for you guys here for the month of May. I do feel like for some of you with the Ace of Swords, you're moving towards some sort of truth or some sort of clarity, maybe seeing something clearly, Pisces, in the month of May. And there it is. There it is, Pisces. Yeah, so for some of you, I feel like this is clarity coming in. So maybe you had to wait on this. Maybe some of you had to wait to find something out. Oh, isn't that interesting? Okay, so let's see. Okay. All right, Pisces. So, Ace of Wands, very nice. This is the overall energy for you guys for the month of May. So we have another ace here. So these ones represent new beginnings. So Ace of Wands, for me, it's a very passionate energy. So some of you here in May, you might find yourself to be more creative, more passionate, obviously manifesting new beginnings for yourself. Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands. I mean, some of you Pisces, you might have like a brilliant, amazing idea. You could be running with it. So that's really cool. Let's see. Oh yeah. Ace of Wands. Four of Wands. Oh my goodness, Pisces. Wow, the Magician. Underneath the Magician, I have the Queen of Swords. So I could be reading for some Pisces that maybe you have air in your chart, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Maybe you were dealing with an air sign person, but I feel like maybe you female Pisces, this was you just incredibly focused. This is that mental like determination for some of you, incredibly focused on manifesting. With the Magician, this is some creative energy, using the tools that you already have available to you, Pisces, excuse me. This was you maybe getting creative, being resourceful. And for some of you, you might have started a new business, starting something that might be around for a while, because we have the Four of Wands, and it does speak about longevity, Pisces. Four of Wands can speak about that stability as well. So some of you might have landed a new job. Others, I mean, maybe you started a business, or you're starting a business here in May. I mean, this is pretty exciting. Yeah, something that's also going to bring you and maybe your loved ones great joy. So very nice. At the center, we have the Ace of Swords crossed by Temperance. So for some of you, we see you manifesting. You have these ones here. We see you manifesting. But the challenge for you might be that something is going to happen gradually. But that's not always really a challenge. So needing to be patient with Temperance here. Something could be happening slowly. So needing to be patient. I'm just seeing what else I'm getting with this. For those of you that this is on the love front, because for some of you this can absolutely be on the love front, Ace of Wands can speak about that attraction. For those of you that this is on the love front, there could be some very important communication, or again with the Ace of Swords, some sort of clarity, some sort of truths, or something being revealed here. For some of you, it's going to be right at the start of the month. So It could be with a Sag. There could be like a Pisces-Sag connection. If not, the Ace of Wands for me can speak about that spark. So for some of you, there might be an attraction. There could be some Pisces that you're getting into a new relationship. But again, maybe the challenge for you is to be patient. And Temperance for me is a good relationship card, because when it comes up, the relationship is growing slowly, and you are getting to know each other on a deeper level. Other Pisces, I feel like the Ace of Swords is some sort of truth or clarity that's coming in. So maybe no matter what you have going on in your life, you might have been waiting. Really, that's what I feel like the Ace of Swords is representing for you, is some sort of truth or clarity or enlightenment that's coming in. And what's interesting is Pisces, at your foundation, we have the moon. And so, yeah, with the moon, it's like something was uncertain or something was unknown. Prior, there was that confusion, that uncertainty. The moon likes to keep things hidden. And so again, for some of you, I feel like this is clarity that's coming in. Yeah, and it's around this new beginning. Also, again, Ace of Swords for some of you is a victory. But again, you had to maybe overcome some obstacles prior, and also with the moon prior, maybe things were kind of feeling a little uncertain. And there were some unknowns before, Pisces. Now, it might be around this Emperor, because we have the Emperor in the recent past. So this could be your boss for some of you, this authority figure. For other Pisces, this might be your husband or a man who's significant in your life. For me, the Emperor can be obviously that person who sits in that position of power. So he can be someone who owns his own company, runs a company. He also can be a married man or a man who was married. He also can be a father or someone who has a lot of life experience. So for some of you, again, it is on the love front. It's around this Emperor. You Pisces could be the Emperor if you're a male Pisces. Crowning you, we have the Two of Swords. So some of you Pisces, you might have a decision that you have to make. And so this is interesting. Two of Swords. Make sure that you're listening to your intuition, because you can see here how this person is blindfolded. And so they're blindfolded, but yet they are trying to make their mark. So make sure that you're listening to your intuition. Some of you prior could have, with the moon here at your foundation, you could have had like some very strong, maybe intuitive hits about something. For some of you, maybe very intuitive prior, or very much trusting your intuition prior around this matter. But here in May, you might have a decision that you have to make. Or Two of Swords for me can be someone who feels a little stuck. They're a little hesitant. So just be aware of that. Maybe what's needed is that some of you spend that time alone. Balance those energies, spend that time alone, meditate if you like to meditate, and think about things thoroughly here with the Two of Swords. Coming up around the second week, Pisces, we have the Six of Wands. So for some of you, this is the second card of victory that we have with the Six of Wands. So something amazing could be happening here around this time. Six of Wands can also be you, Pisces, like in the spotlight. All eyes are on you. Some of you could be noticed here at this time. You have some masculine energy here in this spread, Pisces. So for some of you, you might be noticed by a male here at this time. But the Six of Wands is someone who's very confident. You might feel proud of yourself about something here, Pisces, around this time. Again, second card of victory. And we do also have the two aces. And so those of you that were hoping to manifest something, I think that you're definitely manifesting here in May. It's just that some of you, this is going to be that kind of slow but steady, gradual process. So you will have to be patient So just know that, or be patient at certain times. And what's interesting is we have this, you know, amazing energy here around the second week, but then we have the Three of Swords in the position of your power. And so I think that for some of you, this can be disappointment with maybe how something is developing or the pace in which something is developing. For some of you, that is that slow pace. But for other Pisces, this could be a three-party situation for some of you. We do have this masculine energy here. So we have this Emperor, but then we also have the King of Swords coming up here as well. So for some of you that I'm reading for, this is a three-party situation. And when the Three of Swords comes up and it's speaking about that three-party situation, it's not the easiest. So maybe for some of you, you have a husband, but you might have maybe an Aquarius, a Gemini, a Libra person who's significant here around the third week. So there could be some Pisces that I'm reading for with this combination where you feel torn or stuck. Again, you don't know what you should do. And if that's, you know, if that's you, Pisces, again, needing to meditate, maybe needing to do some yoga, needing to spend some time alone. That's what I feel. Because this is like you feeling torn or a little stuck. But again, you need to listen to your intuition. So for some of you, it's a three-party situation. That doesn't always have to be a love triangle. This could be something work-related for some of you. It could be something with family, friends. We do have this King of Swords here. So dealing with someone who comes off as the King of Swords here at this time. So it could be an air sign individual, definitely, for some of you. Others, you know, you could just be dealing with this character, this type of character here, this energy. And so King of Swords is someone who's a little tough. He's a little tough, a little serious. Some of you Pisces might need to use this sword, especially if you're a male Pisces, you might need to use this sword. You know, if there's been like a secret kind of love affair or something like that, maybe some of you need to use this sword and sever ties from someone, something here, make that decision. And then in the hopes and fears, we have strength. And so hoping to be strong, hoping to be able to get through something, hoping that you have that inner strength that you need, Pisces, to maybe deal with someone or something. But strength also speaks about patience. And for some of you, again, you're on this journey where things are happening gradually. So needing to be patient. And then energy that you have, Pisces, leaving the month of May, going into June, we have the Two of Cups. So for some of you, a partnership is significant here at this time. So again, for some of you, it's on the love front. Maybe some of you have some important decisions that you have to make. You could be spending more time, Pisces, with someone here at the end of the month. You could be getting to know someone on a deeper level here, connecting with them more emotionally here at this time. So it could be this Emperor, but also could be this King of Swords. Let's do some clarifying, but overall, as you can see, Pisces, it's going to be a great month. We have 2 cards of victory. We have 2 aces here. I feel like for some of you, there's clarity coming in, maybe about someone, about a relationship. It's something you had to wait on. But we will take a look at, let's see, this 3 of Swords. Which oftentimes for me, 3 of Swords, 2 of Swords together, this can speak about someone who's torn or feeling stuck. You know, their heart is pulling them in one direction, but their head is saying something completely different. So, you know, for some of you, that's how you're feeling, a little torn. But we will take a closer look at this 3 of Swords for Pisces. That's interesting. So Page of Cups, Two of Cups, Three of Rods. So yeah, for some of you, it's definitely a three-party situation with the 2 threes. Not all of you, but some of you. It is a general reading. Yeah, so you might be still married for some of you with the Emperor in the recent past, but there's someone new that's coming in. And, you know, with the Ace of Wands, it could be happening here in May where there's that spark, there's that attraction. But with the Page of Cups here, it's in its very early stages. With a Three of Rods, it's just taking root for some of you. It's in that flirty kind of stage where you're having fun, you're flirting, it's sweet, it's innocent. So it's very new for some of you. Threes do speak about growth. So, I mean, if you want this thing to grow, I think, yes, for some of you, it could happen a little slower here. But if you want this to grow, you know, it's going to. Maybe some of you are even involved with someone who maybe is getting a divorce. So if you're not involved with someone else, it could be that you're dealing with maybe this male energy. Maybe they're still married or something like that, Pisces. But let's pull you some additional guidance cards. First, I am focusing on career. This is the Life Purpose Oracle deck by Doreen Virtue. So focusing on career for Pisces in the month of May. And if you've had something maybe going on with a friend, for those of you that it's not on the love front, it also could be, you know, another situation with 3 people. Maybe for some of you, it's like a friendship. There's might have been something going on with a friendship. For some of you, could be making up with someone or working it out with someone. That might be for a few of you. But focusing on career for Pisces in the month of May. All right, so now focusing on love and relationship matters. And like I always mention, Pisces, over on Vimeo, I do have the Love Tarot forecast for the month of May posted over there. That link is below if you are interested. Pisces, focusing on love life for May. Okay. All right, and then focusing on health and well-being, Pisces for May 2019, Pisces. Okay, they're just coming right out for you. All right. So, okay, focusing on career, Pisces, we have author. You have a book inside of you that wishes to be expressed. Make the time to write it. That's cool, Pisces. So some of you, maybe you're deciding here in May that you actually want to write a book. Some of you could already be writing a book. Yeah, maybe some of you are going to be doing some sort of writing here. Maybe you're going to feel inspired to write here in May. Yeah, so that's really cool. That's interesting. Focusing on love life, we do have let go of control issues, allow this situation to unfold naturally. And so when this card comes out, needing to surrender, Pisces, needing to go with the flow, the universe is trying to guide you. So release that control. Maybe something is happening a little bit differently than you had planned. And then those of you within a relationship, the same thing goes. Release that control. Allow for things to happen. And then focusing on health and well-being, we do have consult a nutritionist, dear Archangel Raphael. I turn my eating over to you and ask you to guide me to foods and beverages that taste good, are fulfilling, and support my ideal health and weight. So if you're trying to eat better, if you're trying to take better care of yourself, Pisces, maybe some of you need to work with someone, a nutritionist. That would be something that would be very good for you. Others, maybe here in May, you're going to be paying attention more to what you're putting into your body. So what you're eating, what you're drinking. Some of you might be focused on taking better care of yourself. Or even paying attention to how maybe certain foods make you feel. For some of you, like if you're eating something all the time, but then afterwards, you don't have any energy or you feel horrible. So some of you might be paying attention to exactly what you're putting into your body. And for maybe like one or two of you, you might even be writing a book about this for some of you. Or that's something that's going to be coming up for you, so that's very cool. But yeah, overall, as you can see, it's going to be a good month. We have victory for some of you that's coming in. There's clarity about something that was hidden with the moon here at your foundation. Yeah, so for some of you, I feel like you were waiting on this clarity that's coming in. We have these aces, so we have new beginnings. And yes, for some of you that is on the love front here, we do have the Two of Cups as energy here that you're going into June with. So some of you could be getting into a new relationship, but again, Temperance in the challenge position. Allow this thing to kind of happen, release that control, go with the flow. All right, Pisces, so I hope that you found this reading helpful. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. If you are interested in having a private reading, please check out northeasttarot.com. Have a great month, guys.